Hi everybody. So we're going to do a Q&A video. So this one is from Clara. So hi Clara, if you are watching. And she said, "Hi, I would like a video on why you went vegan, please, and if you healed any medical conditions." Okay? So I have done a couple videos on this and on my older videos. As of this video, and it's 2025 in this video that I'm doing, I have over 500 videos on my channel. Okay, I have over 500 videos, so it's towards the beginning when I did why I became raw vegan, and how I'm high raw vegan now, but definitely plant-based, full vegan, more on the high raw side now, but so I'll just do a little overview of this, but you can go back and watch that video. I will put a link in the description down below, so you can just click on through to go to it if you are interested, okay? So why I went vegan? I went vegan because for health reasons. I was going through a lot of injuries from over exercise. Essentially, that's what it was. I'm not from I'm in Arizona right now, but I'm not from here. I'm from Alaska, so I still see myself as a true Alaskan at heart. I love Alaska so much. I still wish I was up there, but I can't do that climate. That climate is so unhealthy. And so is a desert too, though. The extreme heat is unhealthy as well, but I think this is a lot healthier. It may not be the healthiest, but it is healthier than a cold climate. In my opinion, I'm a lot happier in the desert right now. So I definitely wanted to go somewhere more tropical. That's where I really wanted to go, but God led me to the desert, and I see why, and I love the desert right now. I've been here for 6 years now, as of 2025, so I moved to Arizona. I actually documented that on my YouTube channel as well. If you want to go watch those videos as well, those are in my past videos on my channel. If you are interested, I documented all of it, okay? And so I went vegan because of health reasons. So, and then when I became raw vegan, I went low-fat raw vegan when I first started, I healed up pretty quickly. Of course, injuries and the aches and pains kind of lingered with me for a while, but you know, healing takes time. Healing takes time, especially when you're still doing your normal daily activities and everything. Healing is going to be postponed a little bit more, especially when you're still eating. Now, see, I've learned a lot about water fasting and stuff. Now, at that time, I didn't really know, I didn't feel comfortable about water fasting. I still don't really feel as comfortable for water fasting, but I do hope to do it at least once in my lifetime, because I do see the benefits, and I do know it's doable for every single human being out there, whether you believe it or not. It is. It is. When people start feeling the detox and cleansing, they start freaking out, and then they start taking off and running a different direction and telling you how bad it is and everything, when really it's the toxicity and the cleaning of house that you don't like. It's not the diet, it's not the healthy habits, it's the cleansing and everything that's happening that you don't like, and you're misinterpreting the symptoms, if you ask Miss Stace. That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned over the 12 years that I've been doing this too. So, and I still love eating healthfully to this very day. So, and then you also asked if I healed any medical conditions. So I want to say yes. So I wouldn't really call this a medical condition, but when I was over exercising, during my running days and everything, when I say over exercising, I was running. Okay, I was running back home at 50, 60 below. I never took a rest day. I was running on steep inclines, and I know there's people who probably do a heck of a lot more. And when you're vegan, also, you can still do that plus more, but I didn't. At that time of my life, I just did it because I loved it, and I loved the healthful feeling that I felt when I was running. And I just felt at peace, and I just loved it so much, and I couldn't really get myself to stop. I just kept going. And so I ended up with the injuries. And so, But during that time, I ended up losing my period for about half a year too. And so I've done a video on this, on your menstrual cycle, on raw veganism, low fat raw vegan, okay, on my channel before. I'm going to do an updated one. I don't know if I've posted already by the time this video goes up, but I have one coming if it's not posted already, okay. Even after 12 years, I still stand by a raw vegan and vegan diet, even when it comes to your menstrual cycle, okay? Because when I changed my eating habits and I gave myself rest, I stopped doing all the amazing amounts of exercise and running that I was doing on top of stressful school and everything and all of that, and battling the climate. You know, the climate was very stressful to me too. I really that cold and that darkness up there year after year, it was really starting to get to me at that point, and that was a huge stressor on me for many years before I finally made the move. So but my period came back. I went low fat raw vegan, okay, and my period came back, and ever since then my period has been normal, and it has actually improved. And so I have never lost my period eating vegan, eating low fat raw vegan, even eating vegan. I have listened to my body. I have listened to God, where he's been directing me, and I've been educating myself, and I still do to this very day. And I see the absolute amazing benefits. Hence why I am still on my socials, even after 12 years, still doing this, because I truly believe it. I still do. And I believe it can help you as well. So that is one big thing that comes to my mind. And for other medical conditions, so I would say like just your overall, I don't know if you can really call this a medical condition, but like, you know, just your overall feeling when it comes to headaches or getting sick or the common cold and stuff like that. All of that really kind of disappeared. When I was raw vegan, I never got sick. And I was up there in Alaska, okay, at 60 below, people were sick around me all over. A lot of people say when it's wintertime, people get sick more often and stuff. I never got sick when I was low fat raw vegan in Alaska, okay? But when I started incorporating more cooked vegan food, like potatoes and rice and beans and stuff like that, and an occasional vegan, like a granola bar or something like that, or oat bar and some oats every now and then, I started to notice something. I would get a little tinge of sniffles, and my voice would change a little bit, but then it would go away within a couple days. It never went full blown. And I was like, interesting. So when we add cooked food, now a lot of raw foodists out there, long-term raw foodists, they will say this to you, and I have experienced it myself. That's why I stand 100%. If you ask Miss Stace, is raw veganism the most optimal diet for the human? Yes, no doubt in my mind. Because when I started incorporating more cooked plant vegan food, which is where I'm still at now, even after those six years up until now, that's where I'm at. I'm high raw vegan, definitely vegan plant-based. When I add the cooked food in, the health goes down a little bit. I'm still at a high vibration, but not as high as I was when I was raw. So that was one thing I noticed. And I have said this in a previous video or two on my channel already, but we're revisiting it in this video because it deserves to for this question. So like you can go back and watch that video as well, and I'll try to find it on my my channel and link it in the description down below for you as well for that, so you can click on through and watch that. But I've already done a video on that for you too. So, but that's what I noticed. That's what I noticed. So whenever we include cooked food, and even when it comes to animals too, when you include cooked food, the health goes down. The sicker you will become. So that says a lot. So any medical conditions, that's how it is for me. So that's how it is for me at this point in this video. So for you, let me know your experience, what you're going through. I certainly believe that you can heal autoimmune disease, you can heal cancer. I believe you can reverse it and prevent it from from escalating, you can reverse it and literally eliminate it. There are so many testimonies and so many doctors out there that they can vouch for this, and they can explain the health, what the body goes through and why for you, give you the scientific evidence if you need the proof for that. And it's just amazing. It's there. It's just, are you going to accept it, and are you going to let it in? And a lot of people don't want that because they don't want to give up their bad habits. There's something deeper inside of them that's rubbing them the wrong way, and they don't want anything to do with it. And it's too bad, because that's what's preventing them from true, actual healing and from a higher vibration in life that they can have. And again, Dr. Milton Mills talks about the spiritual health and food, that it's the stubbornness of human beings. It's the stubbornness that stops you and keeps you in bondage. So anyways, you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions, what you're going through. That's why I really do on my other videos too, say like, man, whatever you have, with God, all things are possible. Okay? With God, all things are possible. Just because you have an incurable disease that man says is incurable, God says otherwise, you know. And I've seen it. I still see it to this very day, even after 12 years. With God, all things are possible. You can reverse it. You can stop it from progressing, and you can get back to normal. You can. So remember to love being raw, vegan, plant-based, whole foods, whatever floats your little boats, you guys. I'll stop right there. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you. Have a fantastic day today, and I will see you next video. Bye, guys.